3.
Welcome back.
It really has not been long since we have been here.
No, it hasn't.
I can't believe you asked if it was hot. I'm like cold.
Well, now I'm cold.
Oh, you were like, I think I just need to chill out. This knife has been a game changer.
Yeah.
Why is it like so much easier to hold
Can we
this?
just, like, me, I'm gonna like find a way. I'm like, okay, attention, little seeker here.
Did we ever
Covering my whole like.
He's like, but who are the people really here to see?
Yeah. All right.
Who are they here to see? I forget. Did we ever figure out when his birthday is?
No.
I like feel like that needs to be top priority.
So I've learned that I'm low key a bad dog mom. He's been drinking artisan water from Central Market, but he's been eating pepperoni and Nilla wafers.
Honestly,
You know what?
I actually feel like
Loves
you're
it
a
here.
whole aesthetic.
Really?
Yeah. Art, like, okay, you know what was actually funny is when we did that marriage experience.
He's covering my double chin.
Shut up. No, you know what was actually so funny the other day is that when we did that marriage experiment with the rings and you went to get the glass, like, and Natalia was like, oh, fill it 3/4 full. And then she was like, oh, we're using filtered water. Like, you really want this to work, which in my mind, I'm like, why wouldn't we use the filter water?
Oh, the fridge?
Because, yeah, you got out of the fridge,
And
which
I don't
was
even
like
like the
filtered.
fridge.
I know. But what's funny is she was saying, like, oh, you use filtered water. And then you showed it to us and we're like, yes, that's good. Perfect. That's 3/4.
And
then
then
you
you
just
poured it
dump. and then when we're like, no, you should fill it up more, then you just go over to the sink. I'm like, filtered water out the window.
No. It's basically the same thing. Because my sister, when she came over, I like tried it and maybe it had to get fixed. So maybe I need to give it another go. Because remember, it was leaking.
Well, also though, you should probably like when they change the filter, you're
Mhm.
actually supposed to like
Run it.
yeah, like
Yeah,
fill
that's
up
how
like
my mom.
2
Yeah.
or 2.5 glasses or
Yeah.
something. I need to get a new filter. I need to have Oswaldo order me one.
But my mom's like fridge, I kind of miss it. It has like the scoopable ice, big and small, that it makes, and then it also has like the pour thing that
But-
like fills up, and you can just like put it back in. And then there's also what we have, like
Oh
you
yeah.
just, well, not you because yours is in the inside.
Well, yeah, because see, we both have the 3-door fridge, which yours happened by accident. Mine
But-
happened by purpose.
But why don't I have your fridge?
Because I had that. Okay, funny story. I had a 2-door fridge. And then I was like, I really want the 3-door fridge. And I was not the manager at the time. And the manager said, yeah, that's fine to like switch mine with a different 3-door fridge. But basically, all the 3-door fridges are in building 2. And I'm not in building 2. So they like went through all of this to the maintenance at the time, because it's not the same maintenance, to switch them. It must have just been karma because I didn't really need the one that I have, but like I wanted it. But have you seen the 2-door fridges? The freezer's so fucking small. Like, have you ever actually open up the two?
Oh no! If I had that, I would request a change.
No, so fucking small. But
I'm high maintenance.
No, and so that's why I was like, okay, well, I want the 3-door. So then they switched it. Well, then I guess there was like a part or something missing. It was like karma, but it would like in the freezer, it would like frost up and then it would make the loudest noise. Like, I'm not joking. You could hear it in our bedroom or bathroom with the door closed with like the bathroom fan going.
Oh my god.
It was so loud. So then, and I would have to like unscrew the back panel and then defrost it with a hair dryer. And it would take me like an hour to like defrost it. And it was like every week. But because of this whole situation and because they already like replaced, like they swapped
new
mine.
3-door.
So then I was like, well, now I actually need a new fridge. And they were like, well, and you know what's actually so funny? I'm almost positive that like when they switched the 3-door fridge for my 2-door, there was like parts and pieces in the fridge. And I like I opened it up, like I put all the shelves because like I like deep cleaned it because it came from like someone else's unit, and I'm like, was it clean? Was it
Yeah.
So I took every shelf, every whatever out. I deep cleaned it,
Most
whatever,
of
put
that
it
shit
back
done.
in. But then there was like a few parts and pieces that like didn't
You're like,
really. Literally, I just threw them away, and then the fridge started like making that noise and defrosting, and they were
you're
like,
like,
"It's missing a part,"
you're like,
and I was like,
never saw it.
"Yeah," and they were like, "Did it? Do you know if it came with that?" Nope. Nope. How you gave it to me is exactly so. Really, actually, not only I keep
So
saying
it's all your
karma,
fault.
I was actually my own karma. I was my own karma. Like I'm just a
I would have done
girl.
the
I'm
same
like,
thing,
I'm like,
honestly. Like,
so
what the hell does
this,
this do? Nothing.
yeah. I'm like,
Goodbye.
it looks good.
Yeah. Looks perfect.
Everything is in its place, but I was my own karma. But then because the previous manager had the fridge that I have, and so then when they were like, well, we're gonna need to get a different one, I'm like, well, can I get? If we're gonna do that, can I get that one? And I remember he was like, well, there's like pluses and minuses because you're gonna like gain shelf space in the actual fridge, but you're gonna lose space in the freezer. And I was like, I don't know what that means, but like I keep like ice rollers and
Yeah.
gin in the freezer.
That's all I need.
I don't need much room for anything else.
Mm-hmm.
And he's like, okay, but, and I will not, I love my fridge, but
I love your fridge.
the tray is in the freezer though, because I didn't even know what he meant by like lose space there.
You're like, give
but
me the fridge.
yeah, and then
Don't hear a word.
I understood because instead of it coming out of because the water's on the inside and then the ice tray is in the freezer. But I do have a thing of like, I don't like that ice that it makes is not an aesthetic. It's not my aesthetic. I would rather have crushed. I have a drawer full of ice molds of various shapes and sizes and everything that is a vibe.
Yeah, my mom has cute ice too. They're like cubed.
Yes, but like no, I literally should show you my drawer. It's like actually
I
obscene.
feel like you have.
Probably. It's obscene. Cause it was like when that was like a whole thing on like
See, and I
TikTok.
wish like I could get into that, but
It's a lot of
I'm
work.
just
It's a
yeah, it's too
lot
much
of
work
like
for
work to
me.
like maintain, and
I'm like one ice tray is the most, and it'd have to be like cutesy, like one time use,
yeah.
and then that's it. Like for me, like it is too much work for me to like fill up the tray with water, and then by the
No, it
time I feel like I
is.
put it in the fridge,
It
it's lost
is.
all the
Because
water.
yeah,
I'm
no,
like,
it's so true
where did
because
it go?
you can't fill it up with sink water.
Ew, yeah,
So
no.
you have to like get the filtered water,
Mhm.
then like pour it in, and
And
then
then like if I try to just pour it all at the same time, then it has that layer of like
yeah,
whatever.
and then
I'm
it
like,
goes everywhere. It's like
yeah, it's like
all
too
over the
much.
counter. And then yeah, by the time I get it's same thing. By the time I get in the freezer,
It's like lost. All it's all on the floor. It's all on
mm-hmm,
the shelf, and I'm
mm-hmm.
like,
I have like half and quarter ice cubes.
yeah.
Yeah, it's really and okay, the also like the really good like cubed like ones that I have, it's in a silicone like tray.
Mhm.
In a silicone tray. I'm so sorry to disturb you. I did
He's like,
not
what
mean.
the
He's
heck?
like,
He's like,
excuse the fuck out of you.
he's like, don't even look at you anymore. He's like, you disgust me. You clinked your glass.
Bo, are we? Oh, not him. Actually, like fully, like
He's
no.
officially like, no.
Do you remember that
You're
one time when I
shunned.
shared my pizza crust with you?
He's like, Noah. Here.
He's like, I'm distracted. But I have the silicone one but it's like the hard plastic lid.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like it's the idea is that it's supposed to like stabilize it. It doesn't. It doesn't.
You know what I wanted for like the longest time? I think like when this whole like ice thing was a huge thing, but like the one that like freezes as like a sphere
Oh, I have them.
and it's like clear.
I have multiple.
I want to try it.
Well, I mean, I don't necessarily have
Or like
mine's
can
just
you
like
just make one and like send me a picture of it?
yeah,
Or,
but
like,
I don't
bring
know
it
that
over?
mine's like like mine's just like a tray.
No, I know, but like you know, like that metal one that like people like pour the water into.
Yeah,
Like
I don't have
like
that.
I don't know why.
I
I'm
have
I
like
don't need this.
I have the small
Whoa,
spheres.
what's going on here?
Hello. I have the small spheres and the big spheres.
He lost a crumb. You couldn't pick up the crumbs back there?
Earlier?
He's like, I'm done with you. This is ridiculous.
He's like, these living conditions are
Awful.
too much.
Take me back.
He's like, could you at least give me like freaking Evian or what's the one that you like, Essentials or something?
Essentia.
Yeah, he's like, could you at least give
Fiji?
me
Why is there no
Fiji
Fiji
next
water
time?
up in here?
Hello?
Coming back? Do you love me again? Oh, you love freaking cookies.
So it's not you.
Come.
But yeah, so that's the fridge saga. It took 2 months for that fridge to come, by the way. That's why I had to keep freaking defrosting with the blow dryer and stuff. That was my actual karma. It was like, okay, you can have your fridge, but like it's not gonna come easy.
Yeah.
And it was so annoying because then it was like we finally canceled the order and ordered it through like a different, and it came like next day. After I'd been waiting
as
for
it, as it does.
God, it was so annoying.
I was gonna say, what were we talking about?
We're talking about ice and spheres and clear spheres and water and
It was something about the ice, but I forgot. I don't know. Maybe it'll come to me.
have you watched any more Schitt's Creek?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Mhm. Very. It's been very hard to watch TV here.
Oh, okay. I thought you were gonna say like
No.
okay.
So honestly, whatever has been loading, I've been watching. So
Because of
the
the Wi-Fi
past,
situation.
yes, the past. Actually, it's been working okay, but everything that's like in my like currently watching will not load for some
Honestly,
reason.
maybe you should reach out to like I would even I mean, I have AT&T and because like a fiber and everything and like because of like Chris needs super fast and like the
Yeah.
best, but you could even like reach out to Young about Spectrum because I think it's cheaper and I've never had one person who hasn't complained.
And I'm wondering if he'll give me a good deal.
No, like yeah, that's what I'm like. I actually feel like, and also if we do it through, but maybe you should reach out
Look
to
at
him.
that.
But okay,
Well, even so, I can just, you know what? You know what I can do? I'm gonna bribe AT&T with an event. I'm like, bring your pizza and bring your $10 a month Wi-Fi for me.
We used to have such a good rep for AT&T. Like our rep for AT&T was so good, it actually made Young look like lame.
Well, he brings Paris spaghetti every other week, so.
But like,
we've downgraded. So whatever.
He used to like bring like different like stuff. Like I actually don't like really care about Paris baguette, but like
No, I
he used to bring
know.
like better stuff.
But it's better than Kroger.
No, yeah, the Kroger was, and Natalia, you would have thought like, I'm like, so you won't
He
eat
brought you a
caviar
cup.
on a potato chip, but like, you will
Eat.
gladly
Yeah.
take Kroger pastries. And she always comes in like, do you want any? And I'm like, to be honest, like, really?
Can we like evolve into like money or like?
No, so okay. So obviously, I've told you this story, but like almost 2 years ago, when I very first started working here, and Natalia and I were here on a Saturday working, and Saturdays we don't take our lunch break. I mean, truly, we really don't take a lunch break anyway, but we don't formally take a lunch break on Saturdays.
Yeah.
And we were hungry and we were like sitting there because it was like a weirdly quiet Saturday. Like it was very like no one was coming in. It was over the summer. So like summers are typically like so busy. It was just a weird like day. And Natalia was like, these residents should bring us some food. And I was like, oh, like, and I was like, well, I personally do not like to just accept food from anyone because you don't know what people's kitchens look like.
Those pastries said woman brought, even though she said they're from like
No,
the
I
place.
was like, absolutely not.
I brought them home. And my family was like, "Oh, what are these?" And I was like, "Oh, from a resident." They're like, "Well, can I have one?" I'm like, "Yeah, eat them all up," because I was like,
I'm
me
not
personally,
touching this.
I don't think they look appetizing,
No.
and I don't want to take my
No, sometimes like certain residents will bring stuff in, and I'm like,
And also, I'm like, but she knows me, and she doesn't know you. But even so, she will try to poison me. Maybe I don't know. She doesn't hardly know me, but
she knows me. She
she got
just
really offended when Natalia was like, "Ava, do you take them all?" And she was like,
at Natalia.
mm-hmm.
Like
But
no,
Natalia doesn't know how to read like that. So.
no, and she was honestly saying it because she knows she's gonna eat it all.
Yeah.
It was funny the other day, us 5 million stories going again.
I know.
I
Okay.
was like, oh, what did I say? Oh, after the whole chocolate debacle,
Which
I was
one?
the chocolate debacle, the rapper that was.
Oh, yes.
I was like, well,
I was like, you never eat chocolate.
and it's so funny because before this, I was like, I wonder, because sometimes, like, I'm not really like a sweets person, but sometimes after like lunch or dinner, I'll like for a moment, I feel like we've touched on this before, like,
Yeah.
I'll like want sweets, but like if I wait it out long enough, it'll go away. But I was like, the last like few weeks, I feel like I've been extra craving, although then I feel like I
Really?
was on my period, so that's probably why. But like craving like something like that, and I'm like, I should just get like some chocolate because I can eat like those like Ghirardelli squares. Like I can eat two. Honestly, even going into the second one, I'm like, okay, I don't even
No,
need
I
to
hate the
finish
whole
this.
bag. I'm just kidding.
It
At
was-
least half the bag.
No, and it's funny because I was actually even thinking about getting like the Ghirardelli squares before the whole chocolate debacle, and Natalia was like, if you do, lock them up in that like that voting box, and she's like, and give maintenance the key. And I was like, well, I know, but I actually was thinking like I might want some chocolate too. She's like, I think there's 2 keys. George can have one, you can have one. She's like, but Ava and I have no self-control.
The way she didn't even say her, she says me too.
Yeah,
I'm
like Ava and I have no self-control, and they need to be.
When
She's
did
like,
she say this?
like last week on your day off, and she's like, for us, it needs to be out of
Honestly,
sight, out of mind.
she's preaching because I have told her multiple times. I'm like, Natalia, don't give me that. Like, I'm like, no, because
But
I will eat it.
I also though feel like she kind of like ruined you because in the beginning you were like, no, I'm like a sweets person. I really like sweets. And then like at one point you weren't eating as much as like I guess she thought you were going to. And she was like, I'm disappointed. I thought you're gonna eat more.
And then I'm like, yep.
Yeah, so then you're like,
well, and then remember when? Okay, this is like kind of embarrassing for me because I'm giving like major fatty. But we went to Bagel Speakeasy.
And oh yeah, we touched on this on the last
did
one.
we? Okay, yeah. And Natalia just sees me as like a certified fatty now because then what was it like? We were talking about eating something in the office, and I was like, Natalia, do you want this? And she's like, oh God, no. And I was like, well, like I guess I'll, And she goes, you can eat it now. I've seen you do it before with the bagels, so I know you can like
You're
basically
like-
calling me like I know you can like eat a lot, so just eat it up. Like I'm
she's like, I know you want to, and I know you're capable.
Yeah.
So no, and when we were working on that Saturday, she's like, residents should bring us food, and I'm like, and then all of a sudden, my upstairs neighbor comes down, and normally he brings us chocolates, and he came down and he's like, so I don't have any chocolates today, but I do have these artichokes in a bag from Trader Joe's.
Oh, yes.
And they were like I say in a bag, like, and then you probably like envision like artichokes in like a plastic baggie, but it was like artichoke hearts in like a sealed, like it's like a literal like where you have to unseal the top, like it was, but. He like left and I was like, this is like low key weird. She's like, yes. Then I open it because it was like there was no way of he had to just buy these. And I was like, low key, kind of good. And I looked at Natalia, she's like, next time. As I was like, how did you manifest that like that? Like, hello? And she's like, next time I will specify meat. Also, the
next time if I'm manifesting, I'll be like, residents will bring us money.
No.
They will bring us luxury purses and designer shoes. Oh, wow, he chose you today. Hi.
He's like, maybe I want to dabble in some fermented grapes. No? Okay.
Okay, he found his way.
Oh shoot, where was I gonna go with that?
He was like, I'll stick with cookies.
It was actually,
Sit.
what did I say? Oh, Natalia keeps getting so upset because I legitimately keep forgetting that she's doing Lent. And last Wednesday, because remember I was trying
Okay. I saw her eating M&Ms. Did she say, what did she say she's giving up?
basically like it's like
She's
basically
going
a
vegan,
vegan
right?
diet.
But I thought she was giving up sugar too.
Was that her or your mom?
I don't know. Everyone, my mom's going on a carnivore diet. I'm giving up sugar.
Are you?
Me and my like box full of cookies.
Do you know that you're giving up sugar?
No.
Well, like Natalia,
like, are you for real? Even I know you're not giving up sugar.
He's like, bitch, I am literally looking at this box of Nilla wafers. He said, be so for real right now. He said, be
oh god,
so
I wish
for
you
real.
could like see his face. This is like so funny. He's like, you disgust me. Maybe you should give up sugar. You have anything to say? Oh my god, he thought it was food.
Well, okay, Natalia started, well, first of all, she started Lent a week late.
Yeah, so
And
she been on Lent. I'm just kidding.
And then she started Lent, and apparently her Lent, because I feel like there's like so many different versions, is like essentially a vegan diet.
Mm-hmm.
And then she got upset because I got those breakfast sandwiches the one day, like from the donut place.
Oh, those.
And I got
can we
her
redo
one.
That was really good.
They were really good.
Yeah.
Yes, I got her I literally, in my thought process of getting like these for the event, I'm like, well, let me also get us some breakfast.
Lala.
And I got us Lala and then the breakfast sandwiches. And then when I got
So
there,
the whole thing with the Lala was that like it had whole milk, right?
I think just like because of the vegan, like she can't do dairy. Which, yes, is the milk.
Like, okay. But I'm like, because she usually gets oat milk.
Oh, does she?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, whoops. Well,
I think I know just because I've taken her lemon drop order multiple times.
Oh, yeah, because I have gotten her Lala before, but like it's been a while.
Plus, she's on Lent.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Because she would drink it. Yeah. Yeah. No, you're actually so right. So I got her a full fat milk latte and a breakfast sandwich with sausage or bacon, one of the two. And she's like, I cannot eat it. So we're like, okay. So we gave that away. And then, like a week or so later, I call her. I'm like, we're going to Chick-fil-A for breakfast, for like a team breakfast. What do you want? Oh, I still have to get my refund for that. And she's like, so I'm on Lent. I'm like, oh fuck, that's right.
We're like, well,
and then we just ate it in front of her because then we have like a meeting, like a lazy meeting.
Everyone ate in front of her. We gave it out. We're like, George, here's your like freaking whatever this is, whatever that is. She could have got a hash brown bowl.
I know. She's
dramatic.
Yeah, she is dramatic. Like as if she doesn't eat the craziest things.
Y'all must think I'm like a total like Natalia hater because one podcast I'm calling her a bitch, one podcast I'm calling her dramatic.
We're like we're actually obsessed with her.
Yeah, like I love her. Just want to throw that out there. Wow, I'm feeling really like judged in this corner of the room. Why is he looking at you like that? Baby, what's wrong?
I'm scared. I know.
He's like, you haven't fed. Okay,
here. Okay, fine.
Here you go.
Well, we went to our nail.
Yes, we did.
Grand opening.
So fun.
Saturday morning. We didn't really actually know what to expect.
Okay. So
you're like, let me actually get into it. Let's
walk through this whole like process. So, it's Saturday. I took the day off, which was wonderful. It was actually a good day overall.
Yeah.
I posted on my TikTok if you want to go see it in pictures. But I'm like, okay. First off, it was hard waking up. I was really tired from the day.
First off, because
it was
the
day after we filmed the podcast with Natalia. I stayed up too late after they left.
I thought you were like so tired, could barely keep your eyes open.
No, yes, and then I like washed my face, and like when you like wash your face and like you actually get into bed and you're like, you know?
Me every day of my life.
Yeah. So he's like, give me another cookie. No. Um, me.
At
The
least we know
full
now
piece of
it's just the
shit.
cookies.
Yeah. Okay. So
He's like, this
then
seems to work.
I'm like, stop looking at me. But then Victoria films a cute TikTok of that's when you filmed it, like driving to Bessie's.
Yes, yes.
So she filmed a cute TikTok that's on our page. And honestly, the morning was wonderful until we got there. We were okay. I don't know
'Cause
why it was
we-
like freezing cold outside for one.
And we thought the grand opening was at 9. We
10.
left here. Oh yeah, 10.
It was at
And we
10.
left here at 8. And we thought like
I was
because
like,
of
we're
the
gonna be here. Like we're gonna be like 20th person in
see,
line.
and
if
I was
that.
thinking like 50th. Like I was
No,
thinking
I was
like
thinking like a good 30. 20,
well,
20 to
after
like
the bagel speakeasy,
40.
we thought we were like really on it.
Okay, yeah. But like with this, like I truly, and I don't think like where this nail spa is like located, I didn't think there was gonna be a lot of traffic.
No, I agree.
And I was like, this place like isn't that great of an area.
Yeah,
it's not
I
that
agree.
popular.
I agree.
Also, if it was like in like downtown Dallas, you wouldn't have caught me over there.
Mm-mm.
But like because this area, I thought it was like low key, and I was like, oh, perfect. No, whole Metroplex was there. Apparently, we looked on it because we were what's it called? Then we got curious, and we were like,
Yeah.
wow, we're gonna be so early.
No, because remember you were like, does this start at
Yes,
at 10,
10.
or does it start at 9? And I'm like, where are we going for coffee? Like
Yeah.
you're thinking about the wrong things.
Right.
Apparently you were not thinking about the wrong
Because I
things.
pull up the Instagram and we have a person filming at 5 a.m. First in line in a chair. Like sitting in a chair, bundled up like it's fucking
wasn't worth it,
Antarctica.
It wasn't
know.
worth it.
I'm like, and then we had the people. Okay, so after waiting in line for literally felt like 3 hours because the time was going by so slow.
Really, it was like
What, an
an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not even, I think not even that, but
Well,
like
we
let's just say an
parked,
hour and a half
like,
for good measure.
Freaking in the land of
Antarctica,
Oz.
Yeah.
And we like trekked our way over to our spot by the dumpsters.
Followed the yellow brick road.
Yeah.
No, really, literally by the dumpster. I'm like
yeah. Like the person in front of us was the last person, and then there you were behind the
thank
long
God it was
ass
recycling.
dumpster. I know. Oh my gosh. I would have actually left.
No,
I would have
think
left.
we would have
Yeah.
because
There's no way.
we already didn't know if we were gonna be in the 100 people at
No,
this point.
yeah, because so if you're like the first 100, you get like a free month, and I was like, this would be great because
But
I
we
can't even book a
actually-
spot.
But I actually don't even get the free month because we could also freeze, which is like the
Yeah.
same thing. So
And then,
that's why
like,
I
get a
was like,
refund. Yeah.
that's why I was confused about the whole like gift
And
card
then
thing.
also, I'm
Unless you
like-
weren't a member.
Yes, and then also I'm like, so for if you're not a member and you're getting said free month, like it just like I don't
Yeah.
understand the whole thing.
No, me neither.
Great concept, but with this whole grand opening, definitely could have been better. Stickers should have been handed out because
Yeah,
if
because
I would have
bitches
known-
were cutting.
if I would have known, I could have pulled up at 9:45, popped second in line, and got the free month or whatever the hell. I would have done that.
Yeah. No, they
Because-
definitely need to do stickers next time. Like that was
Stickers or like
rookie mistake.
something. Yeah, and then like we had like women like yelling in the
and advocating for us. So I was like, oh, we're getting a gift card. Again, for what? I don't know. Because we
And then the girl in front of us was like, so they're number 72. I counted, so we should be good. I was like, oh yes.
yeah,
Like,
because he even said, even
he
to
did?
like the owner, they were like, he was like, these were around the 70s. So then I was like, oh, period. And you know what
Yeah.
actually we could have used the gift card for? Do you know how like my trade no. Let me calm down. I was just about to say my trademark is like French tip nails. Let me just back up a second.
you know what I'm craving right now?
A piece of pizza. We have like 15 minutes and then we can do a pizza break.
We bought a pizza for dinner tonight with pepperoni and hot honey on it.
You know what's actually funny about it? So I
really
didn't even
freaking
go.
good.
So I ordered through like a different ordering system than I normally do because it was like $1.75 like delivery fee, and I was like, oh, period.
Yeah.
So I did that, and this is like usually where I order like branded bowls through, but like
Oh,
usually I
really?
pick it up. You know, I was like, great. By the time it gets to the order, it's like $7 delivery fee. I'm like,
So how did we
I
get here?
feel like DoorDash actually would have been cheaper, but I feel like maybe the pizzas would have been more expensive. I don't know. But then I'm like, whatever. I don't care. And then it's like, then I, on top of that, I have to tip the delivery driver. So I like tip the delivery driver. All of a sudden, like the total is what it is. And then I place the order and I'm like, it is like so close to us. It's like obscenely close to us. I actually could have gone
In
and
the
picked
time
it up
that you
and
placed
came
the
back.
order.
And then I was like thinking about it and I was like,
It was
no
worth it.
regrets. No regrets. Actually, you know what? I'm like, my car was already parked in the garage. I do not want to drive it down the freaking merry-go-round, drive to this place. And you know what? In my head, I'm thinking like, the universe was just saving me from a car accident. Like they were like, this $15 that you paid in delivery and tip.
$15, so be it.
Yeah, I'm like,
let's do it.
I'm like, who do I think?
I'm saying let's do it. Like,
let's do it.
Let's do it.
But yeah, I feel like we were.
It was underwhelming.
Oh yeah, the nail
then
place.
We got.
Oh, but then we have to tell them about being in line, and then.
Oh my gosh, yeah. So we're in line, and we see.
Okay, well, I'll start because I feel like it's like not me. I feel like I talk the whole fucking time every pod.
No. But you're the one who saw this woman first.
So okay, well, first of all, I hope she never minds. First of all, everyone's talking about all these people cutting, and then we just see this bitch. Like walking up,
timing,
yes, like to people, like, to the people in front of us that were advocating for us. They were like, "Listen, we already know we're part of the 100, but like, I got you." And we were like, "Period, queen." Like, thank you, justice for all, whatever.
Yes.
Well, justice for us. Hopefully, being in the 100 didn't happen. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. I could have used that gift card for my French tips that I'm gonna get, but whatever. Then all of a sudden, perfect timing, we see this bitch walking up, talking on the phone, looking like she's like talking to someone who's in line, like saving her spot.
Like, where are you? Like, I'm here.
Yes, and that's literally what she was saying. We're not even making that up. And then, but like she's walking in heels, and I can't tell at this point because Ava and I just look at each other. It's like that slow look of like, we were like, are we thinking the same thing? Because she was wearing heels, and it's either like she couldn't walk in heels,
and there was like a little hill. So I was like, okay, but like also,
that's not how I was going those heels. But like, I'm like, does she actually?
Me trying to be like, there was a hill.
I'm like, what hill? This is not Mount Everest. This was
right. It was a little
a slant. But I'm like, does she actually walk like that, or is it just her heels? Because she was literally like duck butt.
Okay, we were also the freaking like GIF that Victoria sent me of
the like, ugly stepsisters from Cinderella
with their like big bosom dress like thing.
Yes,
so accurate. Like when they're walking, they're like
and
it's
then
so funny.
And then we kept like bitching about her the rest of the time that we were standing in line.
We were saying like, I was like, what is this duck butt like coming up here?
Like every time they were like, because the lady that was in front of us that was calling me about, she was like, I know there's people up here cutting pink skirt.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, no. I'm like, duck butt up here.
Yeah, we're like, duck
butt.
Come
on, like, let's say it right now. And then also, we were like, she was getting me going. I was like, you know what? Like, we were let's fight for this.
Yeah,
like,
we were about to protest. We were about to have like a sit-in on the concrete.
Yeah, like grand opening, no, grand closing. Closing
grand
down.
Closing. That is it.
Yeah, so. And then the owners were walking around, like making their like little appearances, and we're like, okay, so what are you doing about this?
Yeah, and he's like, this is my security detail over here. I'm like, I'm bigger than this dude. What about security detail?
Yeah.
And then I look over, and all of a sudden, I see
Duckbutt.
Duck Butt interviewing, and I turned to Ava and I was like, oh fuck, she's like with them. Like she like either works here, she's social media, but like either way, she's not trying to get into the grand opening.
Because she's actually walking down the line with
and
a microphone.
She's got a little microphone, like
in her phone, like all up in your face, So we're like, okay.
Doing interviews for the grand opening. So then in that moment that I see her interviewing someone, in my head, I am automatically like, I hope that this is voluntary, because if she just sticks that microphone in my face with like no consent, I will literally file a police report. Like, I'm like, I cannot just like talk like that. Like, this needs to be like there needs to be like a waiver or something that like we can
like protects us from this
because
like, interview.
I already immediately get like, I don't want to talk to you. I don't want to be like,
you start like backing up towards the dumpsters because at this point we moved.
oh yeah,
So we're like,
we
they
were
moved their
redirected.
big like Mercedes like dumpster size van in front of the dumpster. So then we moved, and Victoria's like slowly like inching back like towards the alleyway.
I was like, you know what's funny? It's not like I'm shy or anything.
No, it's
I'm
just like you want to like avoid. Like
it's like when like a teacher like asks a question in class and I fully know the answer, but I don't want to be called on.
Right.
And then the moment that they're like, if someone doesn't raise their hand, I'm gonna voluntold, and I'm immediately like,
oh no, I'm like,
and you're like, you're like the freaking Hermione when you didn't even. They're like, does anyone know the answer? You're like. And because you're always the one who does it, they're like, anyone else. And then me, I'm like, if I don't make eye contact, it doesn't exist. Yeah, and I'm just like, oh, fuck me. But in that moment that I'm backing up, I'm like, Ava's gonna do this interview. In my head, I'm like, Ava's gonna do this interview. So while I'm backing up, she's like silently prepping. And then the best part is that then she gets to us and she's like, so do any of you want to do the interview?
Silence.
Then it's silent. And I could just tell Ava's like, at what point do I say, I will? Like, and I'm just like, and in my head, I'm like, Ava, we all know you're gonna do it. Speak up, so that she stops staring. And then all of a sudden she's like, I mean, I get what is it
entail? The questions.
Oh yeah,
I was like, what are the questions? And she's like, just like what brings you here today and like what you're excited for. I was like, I'll do it.
Didn't she say there's 3 questions?
Yeah.
And then she didn't ask
and I think she did actually, because she asked me like,
I think she asked you 2.
She no, I swear there was 3.
Oh, okay. She's like,
because it felt like it went on longer than it should have, but that was my fault. So, so anyways, that's that. But yeah, I was like, oh my god, I was like, here I am, my time to shine. Don't know where that interview is. She was all up in my face for nothing.
She's like handing you the mic. You're like, but how? Us uses these every week, but like, do I just talk into it? Like,
I was like,
how do I use it? Is this right?
I was like, actually, if you don't know, I have a podcast. And I'm a big social media person. That's how I heard of the place. Super excited. Follow us now.
Oh, could you imagine if you were like, girls in property management?
Like, fuck the nail spa. What nail spa? You're like, girls in property management. Hello.
You're like, oh, are we in line for something?
Yeah. I just stood in line. I just thought it looked exciting, so I stood here. I don't know what I'm here. Imagine if I did that.
That would actually be iconic.
Yeah, that'd be funny, huh? I should have done that.
You're like,
me.
And then
I have been getting my nails done since I was 15 years old. I am so excited. Like, kill me now.
And then I'm like, oh, let me get out the camera. I'm like the mean girl's mom with the camera. I'm like, literally one of the girls was like standing in front of me. I'm like, excuse me, I need to.
You're like,
I'm like, I need angles. Like, I'm like, my girl is talking. There's only 3 questions. I'm like, I need to scooch by you. I already got this angle.
And I was even like, me and my friend Victoria here, and like,
did you notice that she didn't pan the camera when you said it? I'm like, you literally touched my shoulder.
I was like, and then she was like, I'm like, okay, so.
Also, the way that afterwards you were like, I don't remember anything I said. I'm like, I have it all on camera.
Yeah. And then I was like, did I look okay? I was like, did I say too much? And you're like, no. And then, yeah, I don't know where the interview is. Like
on my phone.
What are they? No, I'm like, what are they doing with it?
Also, the drone flying at the speed of fucking light. It was like. I'm like, is this like alien?
No, I was like, okay, is this like a setup? I'm like, are we being punked right now?
Is that a hovercraft waiting to take us to Mars?
I'm literally like shivering in my boots. Okay, it's like cold. Okay, it's like cold.
Thank God you weren't one of the girls in shorts. Like that one girl that was in like shorts and flip flops and a t-shirt.
No, I'm like, babe.
Like one thing about me. I grew up in Colorado. I will always bring a sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Whether the situation warrants it or not. Like all I hear in my head is like from my stepmom, like you can tie it around your waist if it gets too hot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's what I like need to know at this point. I'm like, I live in Texas.
But
I
you're
mean,
like,
it's like hot, but like, it's just
it
so
was, but it was
crazy. It's been
not.
like cold.
In,
I'm back in
yeah.
a sweater. I thought I was gonna be able to put this thing up
And
and
why have
back.
I not actually been taking advantage of the sweaters? Like, I have all
Yeah.
these sweaters that I don't then wear.
Okay.
You know, speaking of sweaters, don't you love when like Natalia, like sometimes I feel like I'll like compliment
I
Natalia
think
on
I'm
an
gonna steal her
outfit.
fur jacket.
No,
The one with the
stop.
fur. I'm gonna steal it.
I will actually fight you.
I'm gonna steal it. Can I just like raid her? Okay.
Her closet looks like a freaking
You've
department
seen it?
store. Well, I saw pictures because like one time she was like
I'll
talking
be
about
like,
her
send me a pic
closet.
of your closet.
No, literally, she will.
I want to see it now. Is it big?
I mean, like, I mean, it's like an aesthetic like walk-in closet, like one of those. He's like, hello. But have you noticed whenever like I feel like whenever we'll compliment her like on like an outfit, she'll wear that outfit like 2 or 3 times in the week.
Yeah.
Like I
And then
complimented
we're like
that.
founding father, and she's like, patch right now.
Oh my
No, we act like she cares what we think of. Like she cares what.
I know.
we think
Sometimes
of
I'll
her
be like,
now.
I like that, and she's like, oh really? I'm like, oh. But I did compliment that like one flower sweater, and then she wore it like multiple times last week.
Yeah.
And whenever I've done
I think
that,
she
like,
brushed it out
oh, you think?
because when I saw it, it was more like crochet, and then when I saw it last, it was like furry. And I saw a TikTok, and she probably saw the same thing of like people crocheting beanies, and then they brush it out, and it looks fuzzy.
I've never
I swear.
in my life. It looked the same to me, but I'm also not discrediting what you're saying. And also,
I'm like shaking.
honestly, like more power to her because like I actually don't because like you know what's so funny? I'm like she's such an icon, such a legend. I like cannot wear the same thing twice in a week. You can't, yeah, and you can't even talk right now work clothes wise because like you're like
I don't have any.
Yeah, like and that's like
guys, it's sad.
valid.
It's like sad.
Okay, actually, let me tell this story and then we'll as if I don't like literally sometimes just tell me shut the fuck up. Let me tell me anyway. Let me tell the story and then we'll go to part 2.
Okay.
But okay, so the other day, our video that went viral that I thought was crazy. I was telling my old manager because I talk to her still like 10 times a day. And I was like, this video of ours went viral. And she was like, well, I just saw the video where like Ava was unboxing like a couch. And I was like, that's literally the video that went viral. And she was like, oh, kind of like how? But then like, she was like,
she looks like
okay, also this manager.
You can tell like all the cookies, all the sweets that I've eaten from this damn place. They're showing in that video, so
nuh-uh. But literally this manager, she's actually so iconic.
Yeah.
She's like she's gonna be 70 years old in September.
She looks
Again,
great.
hippo. We're just like, let me give out her whole history. But yeah, no, she looks great. She's like literally like a diva. And the other day she was,
but it's just like tanning beds to me are life.
I love how no one else knows how you got there. I do. Because she's very tan.
Sorry, yes. She
tans.
And she's also like she's like me. She's Native American.
Yeah.
Layton's gonna laugh.
And you is like literally Korean, but also like
I have like a smidge of Native American in me. And Layton makes fun of me all the time. He's like, yeah, let's go to New Mexico and visit your hometown, like your heritage. I'm like, you like, because I go there a lot. Yeah. You know, because like my parents, like my mom's from New Mexico. My parents got married there. And then, like, so I'm always like, yeah, like, literally, if you go to my bathroom, there's like the necklace of like the tribal sign. Anyways, like so one. Yes, but this manager is like,
yeah, she's very tan, but she's also like has Native Americans, so
and she uses tanning beds.
Well, and like she uses tanning beds, but like she's
but it doesn't
70,
look bad.
But yeah, like
great. At this point, it's like.
Yeah, her skin does not look like she uses a tanning bed. Yeah. Like she looks great. And it's funny because she was like, honestly, the only thing I noticed about that video was like, why are Ava's heels so like small? But like she means like short. Like
I meant to tell you, I found my heels. Well,
Oh,
they were at my mom's house. I act like they were like
well, at least she found
somewhere,
them.
but yes.
She was like, "Why are they so like small, like short?" And I was like, "Well, she is like young, you know. She hasn't like we have to grow into like our size of heels." And she was like, "No, that's true." And then I was talking about how we bullied Natalia out of like the
The
disgusting
founding
flats she's
father.
been wearing.
Oh,
No, not even those, the freaking flats. Like
flats.
I was like, one pair looks like a pair of
I'm like, Peter
Toms.
Pan, get the hell out of
Yeah,
here.
exactly. Like we're not a lost boy. Like let's put on
Let's
some.
get out of Neverland.
Yeah, exactly. Like hello. And I was like saying, like, I was telling her, I was like, well, Ava and I actually just bullied Natalia out of 2 pairs of flats. So like she was back to heels today. And then when I was like, well, literally Karen wears heels and she's
You
like
know,
70, like then I think she really felt some type of way. She was like, you're right, let me get it together, like Natalia. And then Karen was like, I don't feel dressed unless I have my heels on. And I was like, no, so true. I was like,
yeah, that's true.
I was like, because I wear heels for everything, and even like when like vendors come and like men are like, well, we have to walk. I feel bad because you're wearing heels, and I'm like, literally, shut the fuck up. I could run a marathon in these things. Like, actually, like,
People say it to me all the time, and
yeah,
it's
like,
actually will be in my short like beige heels. I'm like, oh, you don't even know.
no, I'm
These are my
like,
comfy. I wear
yeah,
these for
I'm
a
like, I actually
reason.
walk better in heels than I do anything
Well,
else,
like
and like, you're
Mushu the
just
other
mad
day.
because you can't.
Did you hear Mushu?
I feel like yes.
She was like,
Oh
Victoria,
yeah,
how do you do this? And you're like, I walk better in
I
heels. And she was like
do.
gagged. She was literally
I
gagged. She was like,
And
bye.
she's like, I love that for you. Okay, bye.
Yeah.
And I was telling Karen, I was like, well, I feel like the only, because when she's like, I feel like I don't feel dressed unless I like have my heels on. I was like, no, same. And I'm like, I, she's such a queen. I was like, well, I feel like the only flats I would like settle for is like a pair of like the Chanel flats because like those are so
Oh, those are
cute.
so cute.
Do you
Or
know her response?
what did you
She
say?
goes, jury's still out for me. And I'm like, over the Chanel flat, she's like, I'd have to see him. Like, I don't know. I think I'll stick with the heels. And I was like, not you like declining Chanel
Yeah.
flats to be like,
Or like the Miu Miu ones.
yes. Oh my God, yes. Actually, no, I love the Chanel flats, but the Miu Miu be just because I like was a point dancer. And I'm like, no, they actually delivered
Mhm.
like an
Okay, and I'm
aesthetic.
so sorry. And I know you don't like loafers, but I love
Who said
a
I
cute.
don't like
When
loafers?
Natalia wore
Because
hers,
hers
and
are
you were like,
disgusting.
"That's true."
No, I like
I
loafers,
mean,
but they have to be
yeah,
cute.
yeah. Like my
There's a
mom just
fine
got some
line.
cute
There's a fine
loafers, and I'm like,
line. No,
I'm
see, I believe
stealing
that.
them.
Like
Yes.
Natalia's were for comfort. We do
That's
not
true.
buy.
They were like Sketcher loafers. I was like,
Right, I'm like, what loafers? You can't even classify those as loafers. They were literally
but now
like
they're out of fall. I feel like I can't wear them.
they are very
Yeah.
like Gossip Girl.
So
Not that
maybe
you've
maybe I
seen
need to buy
it,
some
but
flats, some cute flats.
I think you need to buy more
Oh,
heels.
but
I feel like you need to
also
buy more heels.
I do.
Because
But
you need to train, but
also,
also we're already such big height differences. You actually shut up. Continue.
well, no, I'm like trying to think. I'm like, yeah, I need to buy like, if I were to like buy heels to like match up with Victoria, they'd have to be like
Platform.
feet long. Like,
Wasn't there someone on TikTok who like wore those really big like platform shoes?
maybe I need to go and like get stripper heels.
Yeah.
No, but I did wear like super high heels. Not super high heels.
I was gonna say the same size.
Literally, like Victoria
To
wears
me,
like
they would be
a
like
little inch like more. But like for me, I
and you were
have 2 pairs of beige heels. One, I wear the crap out of them. They're like the short ones that can't that miss.
Miss
We've
Tang.
said her name.
I
On
think
here
we
before,
have. I think we
so
have.
whatever. Care.
Care Bear.
That Care Bear was she's gonna hate that. She's making fun of me for. And then I have these like other ones that I bought like specifically like when I was like clothes hunting for like my first day. I like bought those.
What happened to the sweater that you wore? Because like those pants you wore for the interview, right?
And then like the sweater vest.
Yeah, that was so cute.
Really?
Yes. Can you like wear it again?
I thought we weren't allowed to like show shoulders.
Well, yeah, but like you could like wear something under it.
Yeah. Okay, I'll bring it back.
Yeah, I feel like you need it. Was it your mom's? You need to take
Mhm.
that because that's cute. It was so,
Yeah,
like
she
when you
dressed me.
showed
And
up
these are
that
my
day,
mom.
because I literally was like, is she gonna have any like business clothes? And then you showed up, I was like, okay, cute. Like it was such a good outfit.
But yeah, I wore these the actual ones that I bought because I bought those and I was like, okay. Funny story about those real quick. I was trying to get them to fit one morning. Not like fit, like they fit on my feet. My feet fit into everything. They're just okay, I don't want to sound like pick me, but and I was trying to make them tighter,
No, yeah, because you have baby feet.
like
Yeah, yeah,
shove
you have
something
baby
in the
feet.
toe. The problem was it wasn't like shoving in. So I was of course like the closest thing was next to me was a pocket knife. So
Oh, I forgot
I
about
like
this.
flip that thing open and literally stabbing this shoe, stabbing toilet paper, either toilet paper, or I think it was paper towel because it was like thicker. So I was
Yeah,
like, we're gonna get somewhere with this. Shoving it into like the toe of the heel. That sounds weird. Um, and
the
then
toe of the heel.
yeah, and then I like literally slice my finger open, and I'm like wondering, and then I wear like different heels, and I'm like crying on my way to work, like literally bleeding out.
Yeah, because honestly, the story
Like there's
doesn't.
blood
The
everywhere.
story doesn't like makes any more sense the second time around. Like the paper towels part of it does. Where the pocket knife comes into it, I don't
Yeah,
get
no, I
that.
don't know why that was like my like thing of choice. Like I couldn't have grabbed anything else, but yeah, pocket knife it was. Um yeah, and like literally blood like went all over my mirror and like all over my closet door. It was like really dramatic.
You're like, well,
And I was like
you're like anyway, late to
literally
work.
shaking. Yeah. I was like gotta go. I like drove with like my finger like
I know. Didn't you get
wrapped
here and
in
you were
like
like, do we have
paper
a first
towel.
aid kit?
Yeah, and like rubber bands around it to keep it on.
Oh yeah.
My 30-minute drive. But yeah, I wore those same heels the other day. Did not shove anything into them, don't worry. But yeah, never wearing them again.
Until you forget, it'll like that's what always happens.
No,
Enough
I'm
time
not
goes
forgetting the
by, and
pain.
then you like forget,
I'm
and then
not
you're
forgetting
like,
that
why
pain.
haven't I worn these? And then you wear them, and you're like, immediately I know why. At least you live here now. It's easy to go change shoes.
That's true. Because when I thought I was getting audited, I came up here and I changed.
And you're like, here I am. You're
It
like, I
wasn't even a
changed.
wasn't
I'm
even
like,
an
all I
audit.
noticed was your name tag, but and then I was like, oh yeah, she is in a
I went from like half like kind of like cut off top to a turtleneck.
and you're like, I'm back.
Yeah.
Okay, should we go to part two?
Yes, I'm gonna eat my pizza, so I hope everyone knows. It's delicious.
So, Bo, cheers to that.
He's like, when are we going to sleep?
Okay,